Me a lot of experience. Once again, after many years, I planned a short trip to Orissa, to a place called Kaipadar. And along with me, my friend Neil
गोल ब्रिज में गोल गोल घूम रहे हैं हम लोग अभी.
After having breakfast at Kolkata, we again started our journey towards Kharagpur. Till here, the roads were very smooth, the climate was wonderful, everything was so good. It is not only meeting new people, it is not only gathering new experiences, but it is also a lot of positive vibes, a lot of positive energy that you take back after a trip.
बारिश के लिए यहाँ थमना पड़ा. उड़ीसा बॉर्डर हम लोग क्रॉस कर चुके हैं. But after crossing Orissa border, we had to halt here because of the rain. And we are already about 45 minutes behind the time because of this halt and the rain. The roads have become slippery. Just kidding. But then with this slight drizzle, we have to continue the journey because we are already getting late.
There was continuous rainfall at Orissa. Just after crossing the border, we had to first wait for 45 minutes for the rain, the heavy rain, to turn into slight drizzle, after which we again started our journey. and seek with us. It kept raining at regular intervals. We had to stop the journey and take shelter from the rain at different places, at different locations, at different stoppages. And during this process, about 3.5 hours of our time was spent waiting for the rain to settle down, waiting for the heavy rain to turn into slight drizzle so that we could continue our journey. The estimated time for our arrival at the destination, that is the Kaipadar Sharif at Khurda, was at about 7 p.m. But because of this regular halts, the evening had set in and it was becoming dark as time was passing. By the time we reached Bhubaneswar, it was already 9:15 p.m. But the mosque, the Majar at Kaipadar Sharif closes at about 9 p.m. We decided to take a break and continue our journey the next morning. At last, we reached Hazrat Bukhari Pir Baba Majar at Kaipadar. The local people were very happy to see me. I spent some time talking to them, after which I decided to enter the Majar of Bukhari Pir Baba. In the month of June 2019, I was shooting for my film Go Through at this sacred Majar when I came to know about an interesting fact that the prasad of this Majar is prepared by a Hindu and it is also distributed by a Hindu. I also found that there is no differentiation between any caste, any creed. Everybody is invited and permitted to come here and offer pujas and prayers at their own will. You can see here the Hindu Pandits sitting and distributing the prasad and sweets to everybody. It is believed when Bukhari Pir Baba first came to this forest in Kaipadar and was searching for water to purify himself, and he found none, he took out water from the ground by striking his stick on the floor. And it is said that this water is still preserved in this well at Kaipadar Majar. We reached our destination. The mission for this motorcycle trip was over, and now we were gearing up to return to our home.